Pat to leave with him to LA. And when he came back, he said that he had had a vision or an experience and that we would have to go back to LA and start preparing to save people from the revolution.
All right. So, and then it was just 2 weeks before this took place that he started talking about murdering people to instigate the revolution?
Right. Beginning it ourselves.
And did everybody kind of go along with that?
Yes.
Nobody ever questioned him?
No. A few people left. A woman named Ella left. I can't remember, but a few people left.
Some of them left because they didn't...
No one ever spoke out. Okay. After we were all arrested, lots of people said they didn't believe in it, but they didn't indicate that at the time.
Okay, so a lot of people said they didn't believe he'd actually do it, that he would go through with it. Is that what you mean?
Yeah, or that they believed him, or that they would have been participants, but that was not what they were saying at the time that it was going on.
Okay, all right. So the night that the group left for the Tate murders, were you aware that they were going?
The only thing I had an indication that something was going to happen. Pat Krenwinkel and I were in a small room taking care of the children, and Manson came in and said to Pat to leave with him. And so, only because the conversation had changed in the last few, like I say, the weeks before, I felt something was happening, but I didn't know specifically.
Okay. It wasn't a plan. Did you ask to go?
No.
Okay. So then you stayed with the children, and
that
Ms.
night.
Krenwinkel then left?
Yes.
Okay. All right. What happened when they returned?
The next day, I'm a little cloudy on this part because I don't know from my direct memory. I'm either going on things I testified to in the past or whatever. I saw it on the news with Pat, and I had walked with Pat. Pat and I were very close at the time, and she said that they were very young and it seemed wrong or not right. Mm-hmm. And I felt at that time that because she had gone and I felt that what we were doing was a mission that needed to be done, I felt that if they went again, that I wanted to go. I wanted to go and be a good soldier and surrender myself for what I believed in.
So it didn't have, watching this on the news, because I remember, you know, and it just seemed so terrifying and so awful, and that all these people were brutally murdered. That didn't have an impact on you?
You know, at that point, I was a shell of a person. You know, I saw it, and it wasn't real. I don't think the impact of really what the murdering was hit me until we were in the LaBianca home. It was like abstract concepts at that time. And there had been lots of talk prior to that by Manson on, I think, desensitizing us as people.
But as I recall in the news that was being done on that, there were bodies that were shown covered up and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And these were just totally innocent victims that just had no effect. So then when did you know that they were going to go again the next night?
I remember late evening. I think I was on the boardwalk, and Charlie, again, I'm telling you how I remember this part 25 years later. Parts of the crime are very clear to me that will never leave me. Other parts